Nnamdi Kanu'S denial of Ipob, a good reason why the youth must abandon the proscribed group. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. As Nnamdi Kanu continues to battle for his freedom from detention over charges of terrorism, the pro-Biafra activists have denied ever being a member of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra Ipob. According to one of our prosecution counsel, Shoaibu Labaran, the federal government lawyer told journalists that Kanu pleaded not guilty to the 15-count charges of treasonable felony, which included his involvement in acts of terrorism allegedly perpetrated by members of Ipob. Allegedly perpetrated. Then how do you have evidence of him giving the others out? Because before you come and say this now, before this lawyer will come and say this, have they got evidences of him giving the others out? Can they point, as in, can they really bring the evidence as, oh, this evidence, in this particular place, he said this should happen and that should happen, and he gave it to such a person, and the person now, carried it out? Because we are done listening to stories that after no evidence, the story just died down. Sincerely, we are done. If you are coming out to say that, oh, this man said this and that, he should actually, or he did this, he actually gave a message or whatever, at the end of the day, we should be able to hear that this particular man, yes, he did this and this and this and that. He gave this order. It's also place, it's also time, it's also clothes. Let's hear the evidences. Then the person he gave is also person. Let us hear it. Let us hear it. Not we coming out to say, the man did this and, he did that. He told these people to do and it was perpetrated by the youth. And at the end of the day, this happened and that happened without any evidence. No, it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be at all. It is not supposed to be at all. So what should happen is either he comes out with the evidence saying that, oh, this is true, or saying that, oh, this is not true. The evidence might be yes or no. It can't be it's like he said it. No. The evidence must be able to prove to a fault that really this is actually what happened. Well, the news in detail, please stay with us. The lawyer said one of the charges suggests that the defendant, Nnamdi Kanu, is a member of the indigenous people of Biafra, and he vehemently denied being a member of Ipob. That is very curious, and we urge Nigerians to see how we are going to prove all those charges against the defendants in no time to come, Barrister Shoaibu Labaran disclosed. A good reason for youth to abandon the proscribed separatist group. In my view, this is a valid reason why every member of the proscribed group should abandon the movement. If their leader Kanu could deny being a member of Ipob, it shows that Nnamdi Kanu has abandoned this ideology. Hence, any youth who is holding on to the separatist ideology of movement should desist from it and embrace the call for one Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never deny Ipob. The Zoo lawyer asked him maybe he's a member of the proscribed Ipob, and he said to them he is not. If they asked him maybe he's the Ipob leader or member, the answer would have given them is yes. But because they put proscribed, that is why he said to them no. Okay. English here is that Kanu denounced Ipob. Here we are changing the narrative because of shame. Oh my goodness. Let Nigeria embrace truth and justice. The thing is, I've said it before, this lawyer, his lead counsel, Nnamdi Kanu's lead counsel, have actually come out and said, look, nothing of such happened. That he only denied being a member to a terrorist group. He did not deny being a member to the indigenous people of Biafra. And you all know how lawyers can be actually. If you have been in a court before, you see how if care is not taken, you implicate yourself by yourself for a crime you did not even commit. This is pure blackmail by the government, but it cannot work. If anybody wants to stop the agitation, you should find out the reason for the agitation and try to address it. Exactly what that have been. I've been saying this, I've been preaching this gospel for a very long time. Nnamdi style has not worked. Nnamdi style will cost you money in your pockets. Will cost you a lot. The best thing to do right now is actually to come out, tell these people, come to so place, release both the leader of the Yoruba nation and the indigenous people of Biafra. Let them come together, listen to their grievances, listen to them, talk to them. At the end, it is only when we see that these people will come to realize that what is the basis of what caused it. It started when these people started to feel marginalized, when they are oppressed. When even in their own respective states, they are being oppressed. They complain, but because you know that you can write thousands of letters and it will not even get to the state government, there is possibility that you do everything you can to make sure you reach out. If you actually follow it, they must have written letters. And they have been murmuring about it. This thing that they're saying, it's the same thing the Middle Belt are saying. It's the same thing the Yoruba nations are saying. Issues are not being treated equally. Issues are not being treated with fairness. People, with money, they buy justice. With money, as in they treat, it is obvious that justice, the whole Nigerian, what you and I need is justice, fairness, and equity. And Nigerians will be, but because they have refused to listen to these people, they refused to call them. We heard about in 2017 where they called him and they were having they said a dialogue. And all before you know what will happen, before you say Jack Robinson, we heard that his house was actually attacked. That the DSS was people, the same people that attacked him, they left him in their custody. Like I am not understanding. It's a case of injustice, a case of fairness, and it is the same thing that these people are actually asking for. It's the same thing. You'll be surprised what negotiation can do. Negotiation will do a lot. What am I saying? Dialogue. Dialogue will do a lot. All the six geopolitical zones, not just the southeastern region.